Hi, I'm Corey Shepard, your 2016 President of the Greater San Diego Association of Realtors. And this is The Scoop. Today I'll be going over the statistics for May 2016. And we'll be starting with sold listings. Comparing full year, 12 months ending May 2016, to the 12 months ending May 2015, our single-family sold listings increased by 4%, while attached homes sold listings increased by 12%. Comparing month to month, May 2016 versus May 2015, our single-family sold listings had a 3% decrease, while attached homes sold listings remained unchanged. So now looking at median prices, comparing full year 12 months ending April 2016 to 12 months ending April 2015, in single-family homes we had a median price increase of 7%, and in condominiums and townhomes we had a median price increase of 5%. So great gains in both categories. Comparing month to month, April 2016 to April 2015, we even had a larger increase in single-family median price of 9%, and in condos and townhomes a median price increase of 8%. For May, average days on the market for a single-family home was 31 days, while attached homes were slightly less at 29 days. Moving now to month's supply of inventory, our month's supply of inventory remains low, with single-family homes at 2.4 months worth of inventory and attached homes at 1.6 months worth of inventory. Thank you to my guests for joining me today. We have two representatives from our Government Affairs Department, Ryan Maxson, who's the Director of Government Affairs for SDAR, and Vice Chair of the RPAC Committee, Steve Fraioli. Ryan, I know how important it is to reinforce the fact that we're here to advance the interests of our industry. But politics, as we know, can get very messy. Why should we even involve ourselves in the political process?
Well, Corey, you're right. Politics is messy. So we try to avoid that by keeping a focus on the Realtor Party. So focusing on the values and principles that really matter to our Realtor members and to our entire industry. So that allows us to kind of avoid the pitfalls of focusing on Republicans and Democrat Party, because that can get really messy. But you asked why we really want to get involved. Well, the reality is the conversation is taking place. Whether or not we're involved, it's still going to happen. So if you look in California, these state legislatures, members of the state legislature are seeing about 5,000 bills introduced just in this past session. So we have to expect that they're not going to be subject matter experts on everything affecting our industry. So they're going to rely on us to actively engage them and educate them on the issues that matter.
So Steve, aside from just voting for our endorsed candidates, I know that we're asking realtors to support our political action committee, which allows us to support candidates and fight against issues that are harmful to the real estate industry. So tell me, why do you personally support our PAC?
Well, thanks for having me, Corey. First of all, we meet with and we interview everyone that we endorse. The RPAC committee is made up of 14 volunteers, and we do the best we can to only have the Realtor Party as our party preference. It's foolish to believe that some of our members don't have their own political preference, but once we walk in that room, we represent the Realtor Party.
So Steve, I know that one of Ryan's roles that he mentioned is that he supports our Realtor volunteers on the RPAC committee. With the primary election taking place just recently, I'm sure our viewers are curious about our endorsement process. So how are decisions made in the committee about which candidates and parties we support?
Okay. Well, what we do is we will interview, as I mentioned, all of the candidates, and then the RPAC committee will vote. It takes a 2/3 majority, and then a recommendation is put forward to our board of directors, who will then agree or not agree on our decision.
Perfect. So the committee really looks at who best supports our policies that we need to function well as realtors.
Absolutely. As Ryan stated, there are so many bills that come up in our state legislature and our city council, and many times they're not the best for private property rights, and we need to stay on top of that so we can do the best for our realtors and for the members of the public.
Steve, as an industry, it's important that we support the legislative bills that are important to help both ourselves as realtors and our clients. So tell me, what are we doing as an association to engage our members?
Well, we're about to start a campaign to ask our members to each donate $20 towards our RPAC committee. And I know that's not a lot of money, but collectively, we can make a big difference out there with it.
That's fantastic. And I think it's important that we can just get a little bit from everybody, and that little bit goes to making a big impact.
Absolutely. It'll make a major impact.
So Steve, let's speak to some of our members who maybe have never donated before. Why is it in their best interest to make that $20 donation now?
Well, on a federal level, we work to preserve the mortgage interest deduction, and that's very important.
Definitely.
On a state level, we fight to preserve Prop 13 and not to add any new taxes. And on a local level, we work to prevent point-of-sale mandates. We've defeated one just a while ago, and we have to stay on top of that stuff to save our members money.
Absolutely, and it saves our clients money as well. That one point of sale would have meant probably an increase of $8,000 in selling costs for all of our sellers.
That's correct. That would have been a problem.
You bet. Well, I want to thank you both for being here today with us. This is Corey Shepard, and this has been The Scoop.